History remembers the Romans, Egyptians, and Greeks. But what about the Indus Valley Civilization? Flourishing over 4,000 years ago in modern-day Pakistan and northwest India, it covered more territory than Egypt and Mesopotamia combined. Imagine a world of bustling cities, advanced engineering, and vast trade networks all thriving while the pyramids were still new. The Indus people built hundreds of settlements, including at least 5 major urban centers, yet left behind a script we still can't read. Unlike other ancient societies, there are no grand palaces, no massive temples, and little evidence of warfare. Their cities were meticulously planned, their society seemingly peaceful and egalitarian. The Indus Valley is one of humanity's earliest and most significant cradles of civilization, yet it remains a ghost in our history. We'll walk their streets, examine their artifacts, and confront the biggest mystery: their sudden silence. How could such an advanced culture vanish so completely that it was forgotten for nearly 4,000 years? The story of the Indus Valley is a journey into the unknown, a quest to understand a brilliant civilization that simply faded away. Let's begin. Step into Mohenjo-Daro or Harappa, and you'd see a city ahead of its time. Streets laid out in a precise grid, buildings of uniform, fire-baked bricks, urban planning that wouldn't be matched for millennia. Most homes had private wells and even bathrooms, connected to the world's first known urban sanitation system. While other civilizations struggled with disease, the Indus people engineered clean, healthy cities. Their craftsmanship was remarkable. Carnelian jewelry, elegant pottery, bronze tools, and thousands of carved stone seals. These seals, found as far as Mesopotamia, reveal a thriving international trade network. Yet, what's missing is just as striking. No palaces, no royal tombs, no monuments to kings or conquerors. Their art doesn't glorify war. Their cities suggest cooperation, not domination. Was this a peaceful utopia, or a network of city-states united by shared values? The lack of clear rulers or armies makes the Indus Valley one of history's most unique and puzzling societies. Their way of life challenges everything we think we know about ancient civilizations. And it all began over 4,000 years ago. For nearly 4 millennia, the Indus Valley civilization was lost to time. Its cities lay buried, its people forgotten. No ancient texts even mentioned them. Rediscovery came by accident in the 1850s when British engineers used ancient bricks from a mysterious mound, unwittingly dismantling Harappa. Decades later, archaeologists uncovered artifacts and seals at Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, realizing these were not isolated ruins but part of a vast unknown civilization. In 1924, the world learned of the Indus Valley Civilization, a revelation that rewrote South Asian history. Suddenly, a sophisticated urban culture emerged from obscurity, predating the Aryans and rivaling Egypt and Mesopotamia. Archaeologists soon uncovered hundreds of sites revealing a civilization larger and more complex than anyone imagined. From the Arabian Sea to the Himalayas, the same bricks, city grids, and mysterious seals appeared again and again. It was as if Atlantis had been found. But this was real. A whole civilization hidden for thousands of years was brought back into the light. And with it, a brand new historical mystery to solve. The search for answers had only just begun. Around 1900 BCE, the Indus cities began to unravel. Urban planning faltered, drainage systems decayed, and iconic crafts disappeared. Within centuries, the great cities were abandoned, swallowed by dust and time. The collapse was total. Their script vanished, their traditions lost, their way of life erased. Unlike Rome or the Maya, there was no successor to carry on their legacy. No evidence of war or destruction, just a slow, painful decline. The population dispersed into smaller settlements, abandoning the very idea of city life. It's as if they forgot how to be the Indus people. Why would such a successful society abandon everything that made it great? The clues are subtle, the causes elusive. Was it a perfect storm of disasters or something else entirely? The Indus collapse remains one of history's greatest enigmas. A ghost story on a civilizational scale. What caused the Indus Valley's downfall? For years, the leading theory was invasion, violent Aryan tribes sweeping in from the north. But evidence for war is scarce. Few skeletons, no signs of mass destruction, and the invasion theory has been largely debunked. Instead, the real culprits may have been climate and environment. The Indus civilization thrived during stable monsoons, but around 2000 BCE, the rains became erratic. Crop failures, famine, and shrinking rivers would have devastated their cities. Geological evidence shows the mighty Ghaggar-Hakra River dried up, likely due to tectonic shifts. The loss of this river was an environmental catastrophe forcing mass migration. A combination of climate change and river shifts may have triggered economic collapse and social unrest. The end was not sudden, but a slow unraveling. The Indus people didn't vanish, but their civilization did. Nature, not war, may have been their undoing. The Indus script is one of history's greatest mysteries. Thousands of seals and artifacts bear elegant symbols, about 400 unique signs, but we can't read a word. No Rosetta Stone, no bilingual texts, and the inscriptions are tantalizingly short. We don't know what they called themselves, their cities or their leaders. Their language, laws, and stories remain locked away. Without their words, we interpret their world through silent artifacts. The lack of palaces and royal tombs suggests an egalitarian society, but is that the whole story? Their city's uniformity hints at central control, yet the mechanism is a mystery. What was the Great Bath for? Who was the priest king? Why the unicorn seals? Each discovery raises more questions than answers. The Indus Valley civilization is a reminder of how much we still don't know about our own past. Their silence is as compelling as their achievements. The Indus Valley story is a lesson in humility. For millennia, their achievements were forgotten proof that history is full of lost chapters. Their rediscovery shocked our understanding of the ancient world and challenged our assumptions. The silent script, peaceful cities, and quiet collapse offer a counter-narrative to tales of kings and conquerors. New discoveries, genetic studies, geological surveys, and fresh artifacts are slowly piecing together their story. Their fate is a warning. Even the most advanced societies are vulnerable to environmental change. The ruins of the Indus stand as a 4,000-year-old reminder of civilization's fragility. So next time you look at a map of the ancient world, remember the ghost empire of the Indus. Let their mystery spark your curiosity. The past is an active mystery, waiting to be explored. The search for the Indus Valley's secrets continues.